6%, 15% being the requirement for this number of lots on this amount of acres in RS40. No floodplain or steep slope area appears to be incorporating within any building lot. Most lots appear to be located on areas of appropriate soil types for septic and building lots, which should minimize the area that is needed for off-site septic easements. The layout and configuration of the lots and road network does follow the topography and appears to conform to the ordinance in all aspects. That is my opinion. The access will be connected at 2 points to the east at the terminus of Squirrel Chase Drive and to the portion connected to Lake Brant Road. The western portion will cross the floodplain leading to the portion of the property to be developed as the meadows. I just want to make one further note. Paul did mention not allowing construction traffic to access Squirrel Chase Drive until a certain point in the future. Staff would see it as appropriate to open up Squirrel Chase Drive at the point at which 50 lots are accessing the Lake Brant Road terminus. Does that make sense? Yeah. At 50 lots, we're going to ask you to open it up, Paul. Okay? I mean, that's 50 lots being recorded. 50 lots being recorded. I have no knowledge of when you get building permits, and I don't therefore have any way to monitor that. But when you plat 50 lots, the 27, of course, I'm assuming are going to go first. Then however many you go and however you phase out the other portion, we are going to need to see Squirrel Chase Drive open up at that point, if that's okay with you. And if it's not, we're still going to ask you to do it. Does anybody else have any more questions before I sit down and you guys open it up for public comment? This is a little complicated because we're looking at a central portion between a larger development, kind of confining our purview to that 40-acre portion.
Just for clarification, 1, 2, and 3 coming off of the new proposed road.
Yes.
Those are the ones that we're not sure, they're not part of this.
They are not part of this. Okay. They are not part of this. Okay. Those are the
way I understood it.
Yeah, that's correct. If that's all, I'll sit down and let you go forward.
Okay. So, you want to speak in favor of this?
Paul Milam, 5920 Khaki Place. That's roughly 39.2 plus acres of land there. We looked at the ordinance as detailed as we possibly could. Exceeded the open space requirement by about 9%, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 8%. Looked at the stub outs. We want to provide the stub outs for additional connectivity when necessary. Looked at also the squirrel chase situation. Even when I'm required to open that at 50 lots, I will still use signage directing construction traffic. I think that's important because, again, I want to keep as little disruption from the neighbors as possible because it becomes my issue then. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Susan? And with that said, glad to address any questions that you all might have.
Any other questions? Okay.
Thank you.
Paul. Any additional opposition from the floor?
I've got a question about
Sure.
Having knocked that road out at 50 lots, I guess from Smith. What is the rationale for that?
It is for public safety. It's been a long-term policy of the county and the town of Summerfield that no more than 50 lots be accessed on the single entrance. After you get that number 50, you require a second entrance for a zoning approval or a subdivision approval or any sort of approval like that. That is why you need the two entrances. But I'm given understanding it's going to direct construction
Any other questions? Y'all ready for a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve, what am I, it's not the preliminary plat, what did
What
you
is
say?
it?
It's actually a pre-preliminary sketch plan.
Okay,
A sketch plan.
I make a motion to approve the sketch plan.
Do I have a second? Second by Mike. Any further discussion? All in favor? Passed unanimously. Okay, thank you.
Well, that's true. Oh, I know. You see how we paid that $1,000 or $2,000 for that for the big advertising, and we're getting 83 houses. See that? See that? Now what did I tell you?
Now what?
In the magazine,
Oh.
See, Paul wouldn't have known about that. Yeah, well, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Did the mailer
Any business from the town planner?
Well, I do have a business.
was it their airplane? Did the airplane go too?
Who?
Mayor Barnes.
Oh, I don't know that.
It was brought to our attention, this past week that, we got some complaints about truck traffic on 150, specifically logging trucks and where were they coming from? They were coming from a subdivision that had been approved, preliminary phase of a rezoning that had been approved, by the town and by the well, initially the complaints were about the logging trucks and the truck traffic and people pulling out and not looking and things like that could be expected. Further investigation revealed that there was the activity that was going on in the parcel may or may not have been covered under the zoning designation. So we had to go out there and take a look and we found that what we believe to be primary conservation area, secondary conservation area had been clear cut. At the, there at the entrance of the Stone Bridge. Proposed subdivision. Staff consulted with the town administrator as well as, Delta Borough. There were several members of staff at Delta County that were involved in this. Erosion control was also, at that time, we found, working with them and trying to get them into some compliance, get some compliance issues resolved. But the determination was made to issue a notice of violation to the property owners, and so we did that. We did, ask them to stop and come to the table with some remedies. They did voluntarily stop. We've been in consultation with them over a series of meetings since then. But we needed to bring that, I guess, to your attention tonight, so that you were aware. Staff has revoked the preliminary plat approval since those, primary conservation areas seem to have been, encroached and, are no longer. We have a problem. And I think that, conditions of the zoning district, are in question as to whether or not they're in compliance. And I guess, staff that, needs some direction from us at this point. I don't know how many of you have actually visited the site, you know what I'm talking about, that's what I'm gonna say.
I think, has everybody been by to see?